Welcome back to the 562.org. It's Mike, and this high school swim championship video is brought to you by Naples Rib Company, and all of our aquatics coverage this year is sponsored by the aquatic capital of America. We are back on the west side at Cabrillo for the Moore League boys swim finals one day after the girls swim finals. And Wilson, hey, they won it last year. They're trying to get a new Moore League championship streak going. And if you try to stop them, it's no use. We got an absolutely world-class natty from Matt Roberts kicking us off, getting everybody at the pool ready for some swimming. And as he said after delivering the national anthem, swim fast. That is exactly what these Long Beach swimmers did. We start things off in the 200 medley relay. This is the Long Beach Poly junior star swimmer Lucas Jew, Louisville signee, opening up with the backstroke here for Poly. Jew, obviously the top swimmer in the city right now, opens up with the backstroke split of 22.69. It's almost faster than the freestyle split on this race. Gail Cruz swam second, Mordock Sar third for Poly, and then Kyle Odie is going to finish it off freestyle as the Jackrabbits open up with a 1:35.61 to win the opening race by 5 seconds. Great showing early on here for the Jackrabbits and their star junior, Lucas Jew. We go to the 200 free, and you're going to see, once again, Lucas Jew, who's lined up here. He really wanted to put a stamp on this event, and as you're going to see, he did. The Louisville commit is in and way out in front already. He is chasing the league record. That was his goal today. This is one of those signature events. All the top guys over the last decade in Long Beach have come and put their stamp on this one. Colin Gear from Poly has had the record. He's in Michigan now. Hank Rivers from Wilson had the record before him. Obviously, those are great guys that you want to be in company with if you're looking to be one of the top guys ever out of Long Beach. And sure enough, Jew does it. A 1:38.21, a new Moore League record by 0.02 of a second. Incredible swim from Jew, again, to continue his very strong day here. And you can see, this is what you love. Obviously, he's exhausted from the swim, but no huge reaction. He just was like, great, goal accomplished. A lot of swimming left to do today. Great job by Lucas Jew, the Louisville commit. We move on to the 200 IM. This is Noah Martinez from Milliken, who is the top seed out of the prelims coming into this, but this ended up being one of the more exciting races of the day. That's Noah Martinez, that's Poly's Mordock Sar, and that's Wilson's Eli Vince. These three were really in it the whole way, as you can see through the different disciplines. Tight on every turn. The breaststroke, as they say, always the equalizer in the 200 IM. That is where things tend to change, and that is where Wilson's Eli Vince made his move. Gets out to a lead, and then the question is, can you bring the hammer on the freestyle to finish that thing? And as you see, Vince here, definitely tight, but he's pushing it. We're going to have a two-man race all the way down to the finish here with Vince and Martinez. And then that's Sar on the far end. But it is Vince who gets it done for the Bruins. You see how fired up their coaches were. That's a 1:59.72. The Wilson faithful, huge crowd there on hand cheering on Vince with that 1:59.72 winner in the 200 IM. We go to the fastest race of the day, literally and figuratively, the 50 free. Just a quick up and back. Crowd always loves this one. And we're going to see something here that I've not seen. We've got Aiden Connery from Wilson and Kai Bramble from Wilson, two great freestyle swimmers for the Bruins in the sprints. And hey, you bring out all the technology you want. Sometimes it happens. We got a tie at 22:03, tied down to the hundredths of a second. Computer not able to break it. And so I'm standing over here by the awards table. They're going, what do we do when we need to get 2 first places? Well, that's not Connery and Bramble's problem to figure out. They're as stoked as could be for themselves and for their teammates. Pretty awesome moment early on in this meet. First of all, established that this was for sure going to be Wilson's day, as it was last year, but also just a special moment for Conry and Bramble. As you can see, looking up at that scoreboard together, pretty fired up to share the top of the podium with their teammates. All right, we go to the 100 fly. Mordoxar, not just the best name in the Moore League, but also a great butterfly swimmer. He is going to pull away. You can see his coach fired up there because Sar improved on his time from last year. He swims a 52.73. Guys putting up big times across all these races here at Cabrillo for the Moore League Finals. But a big win right there for Mordoxar. Now we're going to go to the 100 free. If you've been following Long Beach swimming over the years, you know we've seen some incredible races in this distance and discipline. A lot of legendary names up there throughout the history books. Here we knew this was going to be Wilson's Kai Bramble. He gets out to a quick lead. The junior is being chased by his teammate Eli Vince as well as Poly's Kyle Odie. But Bramble, a really nice day swimming. As we said, the junior showing off the speed. He's going to win it in 47.60. Busy day for these guys. They're all swimming multiple events. Really quickly, it's like, okay, great, I won another one. Now I got to reset, and what's next up? What's my relay? What do I got to do? I got to get out. I got to get a little water. Make sure I'm ready to go. Another big win for Bramble. Now the 500 free. How cool is this? You've got the 500 free Long Beach GOAT, Sammy Hamilton, recently transferred to the University of Auburn. She's calling your race. She's on the mic, shouting out Keegan Abang, who finished in 4:42.19. Love the 500 free because look how much time he has to savor this win as he comfortably defeated the field. I think he gets dapped up by like 4 separate people. He looks back and it's still quite a while before anyone else is going to finish. Shout out to Abang. And again, very cool to see Sammy Hamilton back in town and on the mic here at the Moore League Finals. We go to the 200 free relay. This has historically been a big relay for Wilson, and sure enough, their quartet was favored here to win it. They would lead it wire to wire. You've obviously already seen Kai Bramble. He is kicking it off with a really strong leg for the Bruins. They've also got Jesse Knight, Aiden Conry, and Eli Vince. Again, Bramble, Vince, Conry. These guys have won races already. And as you can see, Wilson comfortably leading this thing. This was very much their year. This was very much their day. Head coach Brandon DeSaw said he felt like in their dual meet against Poly, a lot of guys put up big PRs, and they wanted to kind of continue that momentum here at the Moore League Finals. That's exactly what they did. A very nice time here of 1:27.90 for the Bruins. And as you can see here, the Bruins keeping it pretty calm and steady, just fired up to do what they came here to do. We go to the 100 back. You knew Lucas Jew once again wants to continue to put the pedal down and put up some big times. He's great in the back. He's chasing a very strong league record that was set by Lakewood's Daniel MacArthur, who is a successful championship swimmer at the CIF level, making it to state in this event. Lucas Jew, I mean, you just see the difference there off the turn. He's absolutely way out in front. He's going to go on and set a meet record of 48.31, not quite at the league record. He's got another year for that. He wins this race by 8.5 seconds, which is insane for a race that was 48 seconds long. And he pushes back, takes a look at that record time. Another win for Lucas Jew. We go to the 100 breaststroke. And we had a great race here, as you can see at the turn. It's very close between Wilson's Noah Smith, Poly's Gail Cruz. Once again, love seeing the crowds fired up, cheering their guys on. Smith swimming really well in this one. Had a great last turn. He is going to push in, and he is going to end up touching first. 1 minute, 0.07. Cruz just about a second behind as Wilson pulls out another win. Wilson at this point firmly in control of the team standings with the Jackrabbits in second. we go to the 400 free relay to close this thing off. Again, at this point, Wilson very comfortably in the lead, but they want to close this thing out the right way. They want to close it out with a bang. Pauly opens their relay with Lucas Jew, which means they started this thing out with a big lead. But what does that mean for Wilson? That means the bear gets to chase the rabbit. And that's exactly what they did. It's going to be Bramble, Ubbing, Connery, and Vince. And they're just trying to push it. They're trying to chase that jackrabbit lead down. As you see as we go through these legs, they're cutting into that lead more and more and more. Ubbing with a great third leg, or a Connery with a great third leg, really reeling in Pauly and able to take the lead as they go into the last leg. And then Vince, as you already saw, you know he has got everything he needs to take this thing out. Start to give that lead to Wilson. Start to let those fans celebrate. You don't just want to win the league championship. You want to do it in style with that last gold medal of the day. And that's what the Bruins do here as they finish it in 3:09.99. One more win for the Brew Crew. We go to the team standings. Love seeing this. Jordan celebrating a fourth place team finish. That's a great finish for them. The coaches Greneisen over there. The Panthers are fired up. Very much an up and coming program. But heavy is the head that wears the crown until you dunk it in the swimming pool. Crown actually floats great once it's in the swimming pool. Wilson, the celebratory dive, our favorite celebration in all of sports. The team goes in. The coaches go in. These guys all knew walking in today that they were going to be doing this at the end of the competition, and that's exactly what they do. And now they get to cheer for Principal Caverly to come into the pool. She doesn't look like she minds it too much. She seemed ready to go. Again, Wilson knows this is how the day is going to end. They're celebrating with their athletic director. They're celebrating with their principal. They're celebrating with their coaches as Wilson starts a new Moore League championship streak with their second win in a row here at the Moore League Finals. Congrats to Wilson, Pauly, and all the rest of the Moore League swimmers. Up next is CIF. Covers that and everything else. High school sports in Long Beach. You got to keep it right here.